But after reading the patch notes and getting quite irritated, I had to control myself. I had to reel my shit in and say, you know what? Let's go ahead and jump into the game and play Arbitration, see how everything feels. Well, I did, and then I was infuriated, so I needed to take a break. So I took the rest of the night off to cleanse my mind, soul, and body from all of the toxic feelings that I was feeling in the night, and hopefully be able to come back this morning refreshed and renewed. Instead, I went ahead and played another round of Arbitrations, and all those feelings came rushing right back. By the way, y'all fucking me up. Arbitrations, Iterations, Resurgence Burden, Aura Forma. You getting on my last nerve today. But I hope that they're not affected by vacuum, otherwise you just sucking up all them L's. It's like alphabet soup, and every single one of those letters is an L. The Aura Forma, I hate you. Craft an Aura to modify an aura slot on a Warframe to be compatible with any mod polarity. Amazing. Here's the issue, it's a 2.5% drop rate. Thanks, DE. I'm sorry. I'm gonna reel in the emotions. Sorry. I'm not allowed to have emotions. I'm sorry. So let's move along.
I decided to open from the other end to prevent tearing the sticker. Once opened, it reveals a cardboard casket that holds the concealer by its base upright, preventing the concealer from flying around while inside the box.
Hey, what's up you guys, it's Rob from Gay Guy Plays, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Now, as you guys can probably see in the background, I have been playing Arbitrations lately, and as many of you guys are aware, yesterday DE dropped in an update that introduced some new questionable mechanics into that game mode. And because of the fact that it is a challenge mode, and it's one of the few challenge modes that we can jump into, I definitely have some very strong feelings towards it and a lot of attachment. So, y'all know how I like to read you guys the patch notes so that you don't have to? Well, unfortunately, after multiple attempts, there just seemed to be no way that I could get through them without absolutely digging my claws in and shredding them to bits, because it feels a little bit outrageous, some of the things that they are currently doing at this moment, and I don't know if it's just lack of foresight, or listen, I don't know where their brains are at the moment, but I know that my brain outside of Warframe is in a very positive place. I'm like popping off on Tinder. I'm about to see Avengers Endgame in like a couple of hours. Game of Thrones, the big battle for Winterfell is coming this weekend, and the season finale of freaking American Gods is coming up this weekend. I'm getting calls from my friends. We hanging out. Like, there's so much positivity going on in my life right now that for this kind of like bitter, angry, misguided, weird energy bomb to be dropped into my lap, it's not something that I necessarily want to revisit in video form, at least not at this moment. Maybe not until DE tweaks a couple things or makes a couple much needed changes, especially to some of the bugs that are currently associated with the changes that they've made that they didn't really need to make in the first place. Just saying. Regardless, what I will do is I will go ahead and leave the patch notes down in the description box for you guys so that you can go ahead and read them for yourself. And if you want to have a discussion, a civil discussion down in the comments, go ahead and feel free to do that. However, for me, for now, I gotta keep my spirit light. I gotta keep my energy positive. I'm in a good place, and I'd rather be there than with those patch notes and with all the atrocious things that they've done to the game mode. So be nice in the comments, because y'all don't want me to take that energy and just whoosh, 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 right into your face, okay? I know that's a Wolverine slash, and we're going to see Marvel, which is not quite there yet. Hopefully in the future we'll see something. But what we are going to be doing today, if you wanted to see me suffer to some level, we're gonna be rolling a unicorn. And today it's going to be for a unicorn that I've been meaning to roll for a very, very long time. So bringing in more of that love for one of my favorite weapons ever, which of course is the HEMA. I know Listen, back in the day when the HEMA came out, people were bitching and moaning. They're like, this is terrible. Why would you do this? It's so hard to get. Listen, it's a great weapon, and I still to this day love the shit out of my squishy little meat bag. So we keeping things positive. And we're going to try to get something better than we currently have. Now, what I have isn't terrible. And the HEMA doesn't necessarily need a Riven to be good, but this Riven is kind of like, it's all right. It's questionable. Okay, so as you can see, we have 83% heat, we've got multi-shot, 73%, which is quite nice, and then we've also got projectile flight speed, which I don't hate, because as you guys know, it is a burst fire projectile weapon, so I don't hate it. I think it's just a lot of positives, but I think that we can do better. But before we jump into that mess, what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is take a look at the HEMA's base stats on its own, so you guys get an idea of what we're working with. Alright, so it's got decent accuracy at 20%. The critical chance and critical multiplier are all not great. The critical chance is 11%. The critical multiplier is fine at 2 times. So the big star of the show here, however, is the status percent, which is 25, and it's base viral. So it's feeling real sexy right now. So let me take a look at what mods I actually currently have on it. I haven't changed them around very much because I just kind of fucking love them. So we've got 95% status chance. You don't need to drive this up to 100% because of the fact that this is like under like full auto rules. You know, we're not worried about it because it's not like shotgun rules, right? So as long as it's got a high status chance, I'm happy. And I usually like running corrosive and viral on it. The heat to me isn't necessarily necessary. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what we can get. Hopefully the good vibes will translate and we'll get some good rolls. Hope maybe the video won't be very long. Maybe the video is going to be a 5-minute video because I will get the perfect Riven for this baby in one roll. In one roll, RNG. Come on, y'all screwed me out of blazing feetsies for long enough. You got it, just one roll. And then the video's over. Oh! The video, what? Negative 75% status chance? I thought that the video was over for a second. I read multi-shot, critical chance. I was like, oh, that's a lot of multi-shot. That's a good feeling. The critical chance, I was like, oh, okay. And then the ammo maximum, I'm like, whatever. Negative 75% status chance. The star of the show is the status chance. How you gonna do that to me? So what I'm praying for is more along the lines of maybe base damage, multi-shot, flight speed. Like really, I just want to get rid of the heat. But you know, I'll take base damage and multi-shot. That'll make me happy. Maybe fire rate. That would be kind of good too. Y'all really trying to get me with that critical chance though. No, because even with 152% critical chance, that would only put it at like what, 152%, so that would be like 20 something ish critical chance. I'm gonna say no, that's not where we need to focus our energy. Come on, we're looking for something good and keep the positivity train going. Reload speed, status duration, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. We need to compete with that multi-shot right there. I was, for a second, my brain slipped into, let's talk about what is going on with arbitrations right now. And then it slipped back into like, no, let's not, because you know what? It's just gonna go back to, like, it's kind of like looking down, ooh, 80%, that's not bad. It's kind of like looking down this dark tunnel and you're like, it's gonna be a good time. I'm like, maybe not today. I'm not trying to put my life in there. Toxin, damage infested, negative weapon recoil. No, we're getting no good rolls so far. And let me put it to you real quick. Like, RNG is something that I probably should not be testing right now because for like the last few weeks, and when I say few weeks, I mean like maybe month, like ever since ephemera were added into the game, I've been chasing after Blazing Step, which is like a 1% drop rate. And then when DE, so y'all read the patch notes, okay, read the patch notes, introduced Auraforma, which really made me angry because I was like, really? Auraforma? Like, I already can't speak and you gonna make me say Auraforma. But anyway, with Auraforma, multi-shot, fire rate, damage to... Multi-shot fire rate. So that's a better multi-shot. There's bonus damage to Grenier. I did want fire rate. Are we taking this? And it's bonus damage to Grenier? It's like a Grineer killer. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll it to 25 to see if we can get something better, and then we're gonna go into the simulacrum and see how it performs. Okay, we're gonna go simulacrum, and then, you know, if it just feels okay, then we're cool, but you know what I mean. Cold, critical damage, punch through, negative. How does that even work with no damage? But yeah, let's see, because I've never put in fire rate mods on the HEMA, at least from what I remember. I don't have anything in there. I like the projectile flight speed a lot, because I'm kind of scared because I'm so used to like the way my HEMA has been operating so far. So if I feel like we don't get like a fire rate, I'm gonna be like, or not fire rate, but flight speed, I wonder how it's gonna feel because I'm so used to the projectiles going through really, really quickly. Alright, so this is where we're at 25, which is cold, damage to infested, damage to corpus, and negative reload speed. We're going to go ahead and confirm this, and then we're going to go run to the simulacrum real quick. We'll play with it, we'll give it a shot, and maybe we'll have a little bit of a shot. But yeah, like when they introduced the Auraforma, every single fucking time, and they're like, it's like a 2.5% drop rate. And I'm like, oh great, that's like double the chance of my Blazing Ephemera dropping. And in arbitrations where you have to wait, you know, 10 minutes for your like rewards to come through. So like it's every 10 because they double out the rounds, which I'm fine with. But I'm sitting there in my head, I'm like, so your first chance at Auraforma is at 30 minutes for survival. Let's just say it's for survival, right? So that's your first shot at it. Because it goes, remember the rotations go A, B, C, 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 and so on and so forth. So part of me is like, well, maybe if we stay in there for a long time, and then all of the bullshit burden stuff came up, and I'm like, oh, these are all manual pickups? Or these are not manual pickups? These are just automatic pickups? I was like, Lord save all of the vacuum users, because every single one of y'all are gonna be sucking up these burdens. I know I wasn't supposed to talk about it. I'm not, but I'm just saying. And I know it's like, and I only got like a 2% chance to get this. No, that's not right. That's too good. That's not right. It's probably low. Yeah, there you go. The enemy level's too low. See, caught that. I don't want anybody saying anything. That did not happen. But yeah, I was like, wow, that Riven did really good. Let's see. Like, okay, the flight speed doesn't seem to be a thing. I feel like that's kind of good. I felt like that was really good. Let's do that one more time, and then let's roll this maybe up to, I don't know, what's a good number, you guys? What's a good number? Because I'm thinking maybe we roll it up to 40, and we'll see what happens from then on, because I got all this Kuva I don't need. But anyway, so I've been running all of those arbitrations, right? And legitimately, what ended up happening was over and over and over again, DE gave me the one thing that I don't want. It's Endo at that 30-minute mark, and I was like, this is supposed to be a challenge mode. People in challenge mode probably don't need to level up all of their, you know, all of their mods and shit. Like, this is not newbie mode. You know, newbie mode, yeah, go ahead, put all that Endo in. Get all that Endo into the newbie mode. But for all the people who literally have maxed out everything and are bringing their, like, top builds into this, you gonna give us more Endo at, like, the 30-minute mark? And you gonna give us a 2% chance? You gonna give us a 2%? I'm like, no, there is so much wrong with all of this. There is so much wrong with the whole situation that I just need to, like, step away from the patch notes. Critical chance, multi-shots. Okay, 200% critical chance would put me at about, like, that's pretty good though, because, and what's the reload speed? Fuck. What's the reload speed of the HEMA? So that's 30%. That's not even that bad, right? Oh, we need to be able to look at our weapons, Z. Hold on. Give me one secundo. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Warframe. Wikia, I love you. Because I can't remember it off the top of my head. Because if the reload speed is not that bad, that might actually be really, really freaking good. Let's see. HEMA. Okay. Reload speed. I never pay attention to that shit. Please, let it be short. Let it be short. What is the reload speed? The reload speed is 2 seconds. 2 seconds, 30%. It's probably just going to add in. It's not going to add that much in there. The critical chance will be bumped up to like 30%. I feel like damage-wise, it would be so much better, especially with the multi-shot. I am really scared. Internet, help me. We're taking it. We're taking it. And you know what? There's always more Kuva to roll. There is always more Kuva to roll, right? We're rolling this up to, let's say 35. I looked at it. I was like, wait, where are we at right now? Okay. I feel like we made a good choice. Please, I need the internet to affirm my choices with this and not make me feel absolutely crazy. Critical chance damage to here. Hold on. You know what we're gonna confirm this, and then we're gonna take a look at the the reload speed now. Please don't let it be too close to 3 seconds. It's 2.9. It's like 3 seconds. Oh, but the damage might be worth it. Okay. I was not happy about the 3 second reload speed. I always feel like reload speed to me is very like it's a personal thing, but I don't want to be sitting there reloading forever when I really just want shit to be dead. So let's go ahead and hopefully we get something without the negative of reload speed by the time we get to like 35, maybe 40. Oh, look at that zoom and that weapon recoil. Those are negative weapon recoil. Those are certainly some great bonuses right there. Let's cross our fingers that we get something that's a little less, dividing for me. I want it to be like, oh yeah, that feels good. That feels right. I think we just kind of like rolled on that critical chance. I was like, we probably don't need, what is this? Status chance. Oh. So critical damage is 100%. Does that even make any sense to do that? No. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense to do that whatsoever. That got me excited because I saw like the bonus stat. I was like, it's looking kind of good. Anyway, let's take this to 35. Let's go ahead and give, critical damage. Damage to corpus. Wait, hold on. But 130% multi-shot is still pretty fucking powerful, right? I don't really care about the critical damage because we're only doing 11%. Oh, some people are going to be mad. We're going to confirm this, I know. Listen, we can always get more Kuva. We can always get, I want you to repeat the mantra with me. We can always get more Kuva. We don't want negative damage because that would be just terrible. We can always get more Kuva. And really, what am I spending my Kuva on these days, right? I'm in like Warframe retirement. Who really gives a fuck? Critical damage again. We're going to roll it up to 40. We're going to roll it up to 40. And if this is the best that we get, then this is the best that we get. We stick with it. We've had, I guess, more mediocre projectile flight speed, damage to corpus. Oh, I got kind of excited for a second. And we've got, Kuva coming out of our ears, right? So hopefully this feels multi-shot electricity status duration. Nope, no. We don't want negative status duration. All right, there's 2 more rolls. There's 2 more rolls and potential for something good. Okay, this is gonna be our second to last roll. So hopefully we get something that's good. Damage infected, projectile flight speed, weapon recoil. No. Okay. Last one, and then we'll go ahead and take this into the simulacrum and cross our fingers for some goodness. Status chance. Okay, status duration. Why y'all gotta hit me with the reload speed over and over and over again? Y'all get a boy's heart too excited about these things. All right. I think we walked away with the best version so far. Let me know in the comments if you think I've made a big... Here's the thing. Even if I made a big mistake, again, we can always get more Kuva, right? Stay positive. I'm not going to be thinking about all this Kuva, when I'm getting hit up on Tinder and we going out to dinner and shit. He's not going to ask me about my day and say, saw your Kuva roll, and that was very, very disappointing. So unfortunately, we can't be together. That's not where we're at with our life right now. So let's cross our fingers. Please feel better than the other version. Okay though. That reload speed is pretty shitty. It's pretty shitty, but I mean, it was a thing, right? Why is the amount of ammo that I have so low right now? I think it's maybe a visual bug. Stop moving your head. Yeah, that's markedly better because legitimately we were hitting. I think that's pretty fucking solid. We'll still end up probably rolling for something a little bit better than this. Let's take a look at the final stats. 33% for critical chance, 2.9 reload speed, unfortunately. And what was the last multi-shot? Do we have a stat for multi-shot yet? Multi-shot? No, we do not have a stat for multi-shot yet. But, you know, we've got 90% as well as 130, so that puts us at 220% multi-shot. So I think that we're leaving this on a positive. Let me know if you think we did down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys are excited for Avengers Endgame. Don't ruin nothing for nobody, because I know Mogamu's currently watching it right now. He's in the theater. Damn him and his East Coast time. And I gotta wait a little bit longer. Regardless, that about does it for me for now. And as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. And let me know if you watch American Gods, all right? Toss that down there, because I need American God friends, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.